bewitching Beyonce. Did Queen Bee practice witchcraft on one of her musicians? In this Daily Mail TV exclusive, the drummer who claims she was put under Beyonce's
Rapper Mia has had enough of staying silent about her experiences with the Carters, and she's now ready to share her side of the story. Having been entangled in a high-profile controversy with Beyonce in the past, MIA knows firsthand the challenges of going up against the powerful Carters, but what exactly prompted MIA to speak out now, and what secrets is she ready to reveal about Beyonce and her situation with Diddy? Join us as MIA calls out Beyonce for controlling and hiding Diddy connections. The obvious connection: the recent allegations about Sean Diddy Combs caused a massive stir in the entertainment industry. As the situation progresses from day to day, other celebrities have also been linked to the controversy surrounding Diddy. The allegations of misconduct and human trafficking are at the center of the allegations surrounding Diddy. Such allegations have raised many questions as to whether other celebrities might have had any knowledge of or involvement in the misconduct Diddy is being accused of. Some of the most famous artists related to Diddy is JayZ, with whom the music mogul worked with for many years. This association has, however, raised eyebrows because of the nature of these controversies. Diddy's name has been mentioned in the same conversation alongside other artists like R. Kelly and businessman Harvey Weinstein, and many people have asked how much JayZ was aware of their deeds throughout the years. Some relatively recent accusations made by former associates of the industry indicate that JayZ had knowledge of Diddy's apparent misuse of power. These connections are still hypothetical, as JayZ has tried very hard to avoid being associated with scandals, as he has concentrated solely on his businesses. Social media has been set alight with conjecture as lovers of hip-hop and pop culture desperately try to make sense of the events leading to the allegations against Diddy. Theory and accusations have dominated social media platforms, and many people are demanding change and more openness of the entertainment industry. However, a famous attorney has invited everyone who has a claim against Diddy to step forward, saying that amazing people are involved. According to this attorney, they have offered the FBI evidence, which raises questions about other possible investigations with celebrities. While not prone to controversy like his wife Beyonce, JayZ has mostly kept his mouth shut. This deafening silence has been used as a way to link JayZ to Diddy's saga, as some critics have pointed out that sometimes keeping quiet is as good as endorsing. The links between Diddy and JayZ could be quite damaging for the latter's public image as a businessman, but actual legal ramifications would demand proof. The industry still has its eyes open for anything else that might provide definitive answers to the long-standing rumors surrounding such public personalities. Amidst the talks about the links between Diddy and JayZ, one name has gone under the radar: Beyonce Knowles. Beyonce has also been very quiet on the accusations leveled against Diddy. However, some pundits forwarded that she might not only know about the wrongdoing of Diddy, but also part and parcel of it, based on her rumored private relationship with the fallen music mogul. While there is currently no concrete evidence to support these claims, the speculation surrounding Beyonce's potential involvement has sparked a heated debate within the entertainment industry. So what's the connection between Diddy and Beyonce? Let's find out. The silent buddies. It was rumored that Beyonce has connections with Diddy, and this cannot be surprising given JayZ's friendship with a business magnate. People have also accused JayZ of ill doings over the years, with some people believing that he is as bad as Diddy. But Beyonce and Diddy seem to have had a lot more than just a professional contact, and there are signs that they were very good friends at one point. An example of this closeness came out recently when a member of Diddy's Bad Boy Records group, Day Band, revealed something about Diddy and Beyonce. After Diddy's arrest on charges including trafficking and racketeering, Freddie P recently sat for an interview on The Art of Dialogue, where he got to discuss almost everything about the 54-year-old business mogul. Of all the things that Freddie spoke about, one of the most contentious topics was the Cheesecake Mission. Freddie P said that Diddy once made him and other artists go for a long ride to get a particular cheesecake for Beyonce. This incident not only reveals the connection between Diddy and Beyonce, but also shows that the mogul had been exploiting his artists for a long time, and the shady truth is that Beyonce might be involved in the saga. Freddie P was part of the 6-member team that emerged winners in MTV's Making the Band Season 2, and he revealed that artists under Diddy had to endure obscene pressures from the mogul. Some people pointed out that to be forced to walk for hours for a slice of cheesecake shows power relations within the music industry. Freddie P revealed that at the start of the show, Diddy had asked for cheesecake, which led the group into a long and tiring journey to get the dessert. Freddie added that at the time they got back, it was already 4 or 5 in the morning. Freddie said that Diddy used to tell people off, saying things like "move it, keep it moving money, and if y'all don't like what I say, keep it moving, fight that. Freddie also said that he felt tired one day and left the set. He went on to say that each time Diddy started speaking in a rude fashion, he thought it wise to leave the place. He said that he is a person who respects other people and does not accept disrespect from anybody. Freddie's story on how he and the artists who worked for Diddy were mistreated by Diddy is enough to show that Diddy used to insult and degrade his artists. Freddie said, "By this time we've all realized that Diddy doesn't respect his artists in any way possible, and he treated them even worse than we could even begin to comprehend. But still, you don't make your artists go for 4 hours on a rehearsal to perform a cheesecake dance if you're on good terms with the person who wants to eat the cheesecake." It is also important to know that Beyonce and Diddy's relationship is more than just cheesecakes. Rumors have swirled that Beyonce is often at the forefront of Diddy's parties. Such rumors suggested that Beyonce had been on much more intimate terms with Diddy, which is far more than the one-sided request for a dessert. Beyonce, Diddy's parties. There was a whole lot of frenzy after Diddy got exposed that half the celebrities in Hollywood are going to his freaky parties. These so-called parties, which are reported to have encompassed all sorts of immoral and unlawful conducts, have been widely discussed and rumored. However, in Beyonce's case, there were rumors that she used to attend Diddy's parties before Diddy was exposed, some even alleging that Beyonce attempted to seduce him at a party. Apart from that, there's been a story from a man who says he attended a party at Diddy's house in LA in early 2020. This person said that all the other people had been kicked out of the crib, but for some reason Diddy liked this person and let them in, plus about 15 others, among them JayZ and Beyonce. The person claimed that Beyonce greeted him and introduced herself and that it was a dope moment. He said that the mood was good and everyone was enjoying and even socializing with one another. This might be a confirmation of Beyonce's involvement with Diddy, but it gets even darker. There have also been rumors that Beyonce was once videotaped at Diddy's parties, behaving rather indiscreetly. Also, there are rumors that tapes of Diddy parties are in circulation in Hollywood, and some people are said to have been trying to sell them to the people concerned. These tapes have been in the news for a long time, and many people have been wondering what the contents of the tapes are and who is included. However, before the furore surrounding the tapes, Jaguar Wright had made a very daring statement about a video of Beyonce reportedly in circulation, which is part of the tapes that Diddy produced. These tapes were said to contain strange acts from many celebrities, including the Carters. Of course, it is highly unlikely that anyone will ever really know what was said or done on those tapes or who might have been implicated. Beyonce and Diddy have a history, and it is not news that the internet has speculated on these things. Even before MIA started accusing her of having dealings with Diddy, the two have worked together for several years, and people have often seen them together at social events and parties. Speaking of MIA, this is not the first time she has been involved with the Carters. She has constantly been in the music industry, lambasting various celebrities, and has never been short of words to express herself. MIA, history with the Carters. MIA caused quite a stir when she accused JayZ of conspiring with the Bronfman family. The British rapper went on a rant on X regarding how she lost custody of her now 14-year-old son, Ekid, to ex-fiancé Benjamin Bronfman. MIA also revealed that JayZ told her to surgically enhance her features as soon as she signed to his label, Roc Nation, in 2012. The British rapper and producer joined the Roc Nation management roster 1 year before the release of her fourth album, Matangi, and she left in 2014. But while speaking on Instagram Live, MIA claimed that the first thing that Hav told her to do upon their meeting was get plastic surgery. She also went on to accuse JayZ of being involved in the illicit business and had assisted Bronfman in taking her child away from her. As MIA pointed out, JayZ got involved because she decided not to dance to his tone and that of his equally problematic best friend Diddy. For people who are not familiar with the Bronfman family, the Bronfman family is one of the richest and most powerful families in the world, with a combined net worth said to be worth more than $30 billion. While there's nothing wrong with being wealthy, rumors are that they live their luxurious lives wrapped in scandals and provocative actions, which has connected them to many scandalous acts in the past few years. These include cult-related charges, embezzlement and fraud, and involvement in vice rings. To cut the long story short, the Bronfman's activities are anything but legal. JayZ's friend Diddy has also fallen foul of similar allegations that make MIA's claims seem more believable. Now, what was JayZ doing hanging out with a family that's as complicated as the Bronfmans? As MIA puts it, JayZ was not just loitering, he was allegedly cashing on the Bronfmans' check in their bid to deny her the custody of her child. The background to all this drama is quite a story. MIA been in a long-term relationship with Benjamin Bronfman, a member of the famous Bronfman family. The couple was engaged and had 2 sons together. and for a while it appeared as though they were going to be okay. But as it tends to be the case, the flame burned out and they decided to part ways. That's when things reportedly started to spiral. Mia has been vocal about the challenges she faced after the breakup, especially regarding custody issues over their son. Now she is saying that JayZ, who is known to hang out with the world's 1%, was somehow dragged into this mess. To her, he was not passive. He was actively assisting the Bronfmans to gain the upper hand over her because she refused to engage in whatever game was being played out behind the scenes. These allegations were made against MIA some time ago, and she has been silent for some time now, but she is no longer going to remain silent. She has recently turned to Twitter to explain her side of the story from her encounter with JayZ and the Bronfman family. In one of her tweets, she said, "My first custody battle was in 2013. My child was 4. I was managed by JayZ and he was paid by Bronfman in the end." She also claimed that JayZ completely cut her off after that, and that all her emails to him asking for help were deleted. Moreover, she said that her house was burglarized and all her laptops were stolen, and she remained in Brooklyn on an order which barred her from traveling for 15 years. With several conspiracies surrounding JayZ, Beyonce hasn't been left out. More conspiracy theories have joined the list. Beyonce using dark magic and the controversy surrounding other artists thanking the music mogul. So what are people saying about this? Let's delve into that. Beyonce's involvement with dark magic. Beyonce and Roc Nation are no strangers to online conspiracy theories, as they have been involved in many controversies with people complaining that the two have mistreated artists. Therefore, many people were not shocked when the Sri Lankan-born singer MIA recently accused Beyonce of cheating on her husband JayZ. There's a story of Kimberly Thompson, who was the drummer for Beyonce, who accused Beyonce of not being the angel that she often portrays. Reports were that as soon as Thompson exposed the knowledge she had of Beyonce, she disappeared and people would later claim that she was silenced. As Thompson pointed out, Beyonce is an occult user and she has been using extreme witchcraft, dark magic, and magic spells against her. Thompson also accused Beyonce of wiretapping her and managing her money. It remains rather unclear why Thompson thinks Beyonce is aiming at her, but she is sure it all started when she revealed something about Beyonce. Thompson has gone to Instagram to share her experience, saying that Beyonce had gone to extreme measures to manipulate her. She said that Beyonce had been voodoo and manipulating her and her relations through a series of nasty moves to ensure that she was tamed. MIA has also continued her trend of opening, revealing that there's no love lost between her, Beyonce, and her husband. Recently, she went on stage and publicly ranted that Beyonce is the puppet master of the music industry and demands other artists to bow down to her. MIA's outburst came after Adele recently praised Beyonce. This incident has brought back into the forefront the conversation that Beyonce is the most powerful woman in the music industry. It could be noted that when Adele recently promoted Beyonce's album and attributed her success to her, MIA became furious. She carried on for a long time about how odd it was that everybody in the business took the time to bow and pay obeisance to Beyonce, and yet no one seemed to care about artists like her who were trying and doing all the hard work without the recognition. MIA said, "It's hard to make it, but everyone who makes it turns around and thank Beyonce. That is fake and it has to stop. I'm coming for everyone now." She also noted that many artists, including Adele, are who they are because of her. She said that even Adele would not have a career if she had not turned Jonathan Dickens into a manager who is now Adele's manager. The internet had mixed feelings about MIA's rant. Some observers have noticed the pattern of these artists always acknowledging Beyonce. So these set of people would argue in favor of MIA, while others could argue that she was just overreacting to the situation, and some even called her a devil-worshipping witch and said all she wants is to have a relationship with JayZ's friend and he's denying her the right to see their son. It does not end there, as many people take to their social media page to express what they have to say about the issue. From alleged involvement in the Diddy case to owning the music industry, there are multiple conspiracies surrounding Beyonce, and the thank you meme that's now doing the rounds on the internet is doing nothing but point to a darker underbelly of the music industry and how Beyonce could be the queen of it all. It turns out that the Thank You Beyonce trend has two major threads. The first is a darker origin linked to conspiracy theories about her and JayZ's involvement with Sean Diddy Combs, who's facing an avalanche of discriminating allegations. But the other side of the Thank You Beyonce movement is far more lighthearted. It's based on the almost religious reverence that Beyonce's fans have for her, reverence that has been the subject of jokes for years. Remember that famous set that warned of the consequences of not liking Beyonce? It seems like we're living out that skit now. Except instead of being dragged for not loving her music, we're required to thank her for any small wins in life. In fact, thanking Beyonce has become a thing in the music industry, with artists practically apologizing when they beat her at award shows. Thank you for watching, like, comment, and subscribe. Also check out another interesting video by clicking on the video shown on your screen. See you on the other side.